Hi everyone, my name is Brandy, and I'm the one who created and I am the one who posts the blogs on Hello Powerful You. My intentions are to help raise the self-esteem of young women. Today I want to show you my passion for raising the self-esteem and why I have this passion to motivate young women. So I'm going to be giving you one of my speeches that you've probably read on my blog, but I just want you to see my passion for it. So here goes. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, "Will I be pretty, Mom?" What comes after that? Oh yeah, "Will I be rich, Mommy?" Which is almost the same, depending on where you shop at. Steve Sharp once stated, "With girls, there's an insecurity that starts early on. It hangs around like some annoying kid from down the block who won't take the hint to go home when dinner time comes." And moms usually aren't the greatest at giving advice to their daughters. Insecurities are uncertainties or anxieties about oneself who lack self-confidence. 62% of girls are insecure about themselves and how they picture themselves, found out by a reliable source. Pretty, a program by various authors. When I first learned that no one could ever love me more than me, a world of happiness previously unseen was discovered, because somewhere along the line of scrutiny and aging and time, I was taught to despise myself. But I made sure I kept myself beautiful so someone would love me someday, so I could belong to someone someday, because isn't that the most important thing a little girl could ever want? Right? When you were little, I'm sure you used to dream that you could take your tummy to the butcher shop and he would carve off all your baby fat thin with a deli slicer. But what will you tell your 5-year-old daughter when she can't find her faith in yours because of all that plastic surgery to make you pretty? Or what will you say when your daughter says, "Mommy, when I grow up, I want to be a centerfold"? Or how about when you'll step towards your perfect groom in your perfect new dress, upholstered in your perfect new body, and you'll lift up the veil and he'll see the wrong woman? When I was 7, I wanted nothing more than to be beautiful. Not beautiful and smart or beautiful and powerful, just beautiful. I wanted to be blonde and wear mini skirts and have a name like Sarah or Jennifer. Then I turned 13. And it was the first time that I was embarrassed about my body, and I remember stuffing my bra in the morning, tears stinging my eyes, hoping, praying to something that I could look beautiful enough today, braces and all, for the ruthless boys who mercilessly told me I was worthless because my boobs weren't big enough. And I would go home and put on a sweatshirt with my eyes closed and deny myself to be shown myself because I didn't dare want to insinuate beauty in regards to something as insulting as my body. By 16, I was prickled with ointments, medications, and peroxides, teeth corralled into steel prongs, laying in the hospital bed, face packed with gauze, cushioning the brand new nose the surgeon had carved. My belly was gorged on 2 pints of my own blood that I had swallowed under anesthesia, and every convulsive twist of my gut like my body screaming at me from the inside out, "What have you let them do to you?" All while this never-ending chorus droning on and on like the IV needle dripping liquid beauty into my blood. And I asked my mother, "Will I be pretty, Mom?" Like my mother unwrapping the gift wrap to reveal the bouquet that her $10,000 bought her. Pretty. And now I have not seen my own face in 10 years. I have not seen my own face in 10 years, but this isn't about me. I I mean, we all end up with our heads between our knees because the only place we feel safe is curled up inside skin we've been taught to hate by a society that shuns our awful confidence and feeds us our own flaws. And sometimes when I need to meet the me that loves me, I can't find her. A reminder that the mirror is meant to be a curse so I can find her in my mind. But when he or she shouts, "Let me out," we're allowed to listen. It's meant by a chorus of conceited ecologicalists, narcissists, but since when was self-salute a sin? Since when was loving who we are made an offense by morons that don't matter? Change this physicality and that one. Don't you shatter the illusion you could ever be something beyond your paper-fine flesh, flashy teeth, and fingernails. Accusations of not good enough, never good enough. Have you ever felt so numb that it hurts? Entertain me! Whore. You can't surrender to them. You gotta remember you're the only thing you'll ever truly have. And no, I don't mean your body, because someday it'll go bad no matter what you do. I mean you. I mean the way your bright eyes go wild when you smile and how your laughter's so medelic it's like a song. I mean the way your creativity's compassed you that leads you to what you love. You don't need any miracle cream to keep your passion smooth, hair free, or diet pills to slim down your kindness. And when you start to drown in these petty expectations, you better examine the miracle of your existence. You're worth so much more than your waistline. You're worth the beautiful thoughts you think and the daring dreams you dream. Undone and drunk off alcohol of being, but sometimes we forget that because we live in a world where the media pulls us from the womb, nurses us and teaches us our first words as skinny, pretty, girls soft, quiet, pretty, boys manly, muscular, pretty. But don't you cry, because a girl's job is to look soft for you. And I don't care whether it's your gender, your looks, your weight, your skin, or where your love lies. None of that matters because you don't live to meet credentials established by a madman. You're a treasure whether you want to believe it or not, and maybe that's what everyone should start looking for. So finally, what will you say when your daughter approaches you, already stung, stained with insecurities, begging, "Mom, will I be pretty?" Will you wipe that question from her mouth like cheap lipstick and answer, "No, the word pretty is unworthy of everything you will be. You will be pretty, intelligent, pretty, amazing. But my daughter will never be contained in 6 letters. You will never be merely pretty." Thank you. Remember, you're all worth it.